Good morning! We have a new trailer for The Rise of Skywalker Episode 9. I never thought I would see the day when we would have computers and the internet and Episode 9. I mean, I am a fan from way back, 1977. All we had was 2XL back in the day. So, I'm not a fan of Disney Star Wars, but I do like The Mandalorian, the looks of that. So, let's watch this together and make fun of it. It'll be a good time, I promise. Lucasfilm logo. Is this Endor? Looks like Leia's helmet from Endor that she lost. And we have Rey training.
It's an instinct.
So Rey's training. She's fighting the training droids that Luke trained with in A New Hope. And she, I don't know, it could be Endor, and then she could transition here to the inside of the Death Star 2. And the rumor is they're looking for Sith artifacts.
Feeling.
And there's Finn. He's always looking, never doing, always watching, and riding horses. He's going to be riding more horses in this trailer.
The Force brought us together.
We have the Rebels. The Rebels always have to meet because they always have to fight a super weapon and get the fleet together. So, yeah, they're meeting for that. We have 3PO, we have Lando, we have Admiral Akbar's nephew, Commander Slackbar right there. So, very good times.
We're not alone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have Rose Tico. It's about time. I thought they were going to, like, give her the shaft. But she's here, and she's looking concerned. She's sweaty. She's concerned. Her collar, you know, someone should fix her collar. She's got suspenders because she's working hard. She's got that necklace from her sister, right? And, yeah. So, we have some sparks. So, people are working hard, sparking. That's a good thing.
People will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me.
And we have Rey on top of the Death Star. The Death Star's in the ocean because Endor, or the moon, or the planet, it does have oceans from the Ewok special. I remember there was a big ocean, so apparently this is the Death Star 2 crashed. And again, I think they're looking for these Sith artifacts or something because the Emperor is coming back. And, yeah.
No one does.
But I do.
So, no one knows Rey, but everyone says she does. We don't know who Rey is. We really don't. But Kylo thinks he does. That's because Rey has whooped his ass twice now. So I'm not really sure why he thinks he's tough or looking tough. He's pouting. I don't know. Does anybody like these characters? I will say this is interesting. So we have like an ice planet. I don't think it's on the water. It would initially trick you that this is like a lake. But the reflections don't match. We have stars and stars. Some people thought this could be the Cloud City, like Frozen. That's interesting, actually. And a shot later on does look like the Cloud City. So maybe it was like, you know, it left its orbit and went out into space and froze. I like that idea. Do I think that's the case? No, because I think that idea is too good of an idea for J.J. Abrams to come up with, so no. This is awesome. This is the Emperor's throne. It came from the concept art of Return of the Jedi. So they're using it. And I think it's interesting because they also used the high arch back for Snoke's throne. So very cool. I do dig it. I like that.
Have I waited?
Apparently we have very old Star Destroyers, because they got the ball there. They're coming up from the Earth. Why they're under the Earth, what they were doing, why they were sleeping, none of that seems practical to me. So, I'm not really down with that. This shot I hate. I absolutely hate it. It's like they're trying to one-up Return of the Jedi. It's like J.J. Abrams just threw up on the screen. And like George Lucas tried to throw every ship in Revenge of the Sith in the beginning of that movie, and this is sort of like JJ going, oh yeah, you think that was good? Well, look at this. I'm going to cover the entire screen with spaceships Like, how do they even navigate? Like, it's just dumb. I don't know.
All coming together.
Again, this is an obligatory Star Wars shot. So after the Rebels always meet in, you know, the third act of the movie, then, you know, we got to get our original crew meet together on the cockpit of the Falcon, because that's like in every Star Wars movie. Also, we have Tony Stark's arc reactor, so that's cool. And LL-37 is there too, so that's super cool. They're fighting. We have a boat. Very exciting. So we have this little dude. Apparently he's like the master code breaker, because the last movie had a master code breaker, and then another guy, Benicio del Toro, that was just as good as the master code breaker. So again, we have a master code breaker, but this time he cracks robots. Excuse me. Because we need to like change C-3PO and give him red eyes so he can read the Sith artifacts. That's like the rumors, but some of this trailer is actually like showing consistency with the rumors. So, yeah.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
So, this is interesting. I want to say Zam Wessel, but that's not. I forget the name of this new bounty hunter. I do have the action figure. She seems pretty cool. And she's hanging out with the heroes, which is interesting. So at some point, she's going to be working with the heroes. Does she backstab the heroes? Who knows? But, yeah, so she's part of the crew, at least for a little bit. That's cool. I like the design. We get this little D.O. guy. His head's tilting. They're trying to see.
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
I do like that. That made me a little teary-eyed, I'm going to admit. A little moisture in the eyes. So the music is epic in this trailer. Absolutely epic. This is an interesting shot, pulling back. It's almost like the camera was in the mouse droid, you know, running away from this, which, that's kind of cool. And the music is totally epic. The music is the best part about this trailer.
Confronting fear.
Hugs.
It's the destiny of a Jedi.
So a lot of hugs, a lot of music. It's like trying to show us that we should care. You guys should care about this. We're hugging and the music is really good. And there we have robots, you know, up to hijinks. Robots have to be doing things and helping out. And we had Finn going woohoo, because Finn goes woohoo. And let's see if I can back up on that. Yeah, we have Finn going woohoo. Because, you know, what we got? We got Finn. Let's see Finn here. Yeah. And then we got Lando going woohoo. Everyone's going woohoo. We have Finn going woohoo. There you go. Woohoo. And we have C-3PO going woohoo. It's like, you guys should care. Woohoo. And then we got like Poe going, yeah, you go woohoo. Everyone's going woohoo. And then, you know, we got Finn's dad here somewhere. Lando. He's going to go woohoo. Yeah. Did you see that? Now we have Lando going woohoo. Man, it's, you know, they're just... I just want to see Lando go woohoo. Can a man see Lando? Yeah, there he is. And then Chewbacca's going, ugh, come on, guys. Chewbacca looks thrilled to be with Lando again. Absolutely thrilled. Like, you know. And Lando's wearing the same shirt he wore in Solo. What's up with that?
Your destiny.
Oh, this is it. This is terrible. This is terrible. So, we have... how do I... We have... Let's get this shot here. We have Finn riding horses on the deck of a Star Destroyer. We have BB-8 trying to keep up with Finn riding horses. Finn learned how to ride horses in The Last Jedi, if you remember, with Rose, right? But now, Finn, if you look closely, Finn is cheating on Rose with a new woman, riding horses with a new woman, you know, cheating on Rose. We have BB-8 again. Somehow BB-8 can, like, go 80 miles an hour and keep up with these horses. And they're riding on the deck of a Star Destroyer. Ah, that's just dumb. Dumb! So, well, we have Rey and, you know, we got the gang. We got these two, you know, on the Emperor's throne room from Death Star 2. This is kind of cool. It wasn't some of the concept art from the Force Awakens book, except it was underwater. Now it's not underwater. It should have been underwater. So apparently they are on the hunt for something because they end up there. It's a cool location. And we have to back up again because Finn, again, is yelling, Rey! That's all he does. Rey! It's all about Rey. Dude, she doesn't like you. Like, you have no chance, so just give it up. I mean, he came across the galaxy just to yell Rey. I don't know. Alright, so we have this shot here of Rey and Kylo, and it looks like they're smashing a statue of Darth Vader, you know, Darth Vader's helmet. What a statue's doing here, I don't know. This looks like the Cloud City. That's why that earlier shot of the ice, the city in the ice maybe, but it looks like the Cloud City. It's got some old Star Wars looking interior stuff. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show this. So if you look closely, Rey is holding a dagger here. You can go back and look at the trailer again for yourself. She's holding a dagger. So that potentially is a Sith artifact. So there's a dagger in the Clone Wars called the Dagger of Mortis. There was like a 3-part or 2-part episode where Anakin meets these Celestials, these gods. One's the father. He has a son called the Son, and he's like the dark side, and the daughter is the light side. And how they beat them is there's the Dagger of Mortis that actually like kills the father kills himself, which makes the son mortal, and then they can kill the son. So some of the leaks are that this dagger is one of the artifacts they're going after, or there's a transcription on the dagger that they need to read to beat the larger bad guy, which we think is the Emperor. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, there you go. You can see the dagger better. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. And if George Lucas came back to help out with some of that mythology, I'm all in favor of that if he's behind it. I mean, this is dumb. They're riding on horses. There's way too many Star Destroyers. They're going to bump into each other. They're old Star Destroyers. So did the Emperor have like a hidden army somewhere? Who's Snoke? Do we even know who Snoke is? So this is a cool shot. We have Rey, and we have what looks like the Emperor. He does have some mechanical things and like a tube. So, and he's moving toward her, so whatever he's on can move or float or walk. And yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the Dark Empire comics where the Emperor can like you know, leave his body, essence transfer, and go into like his clones that he had. I really liked the old lore, the old comics and the old books back then. That was a good time to be a Star Wars fan because people actually cared about what was being released. And George was ultimately in charge. I don't like that Disney just bought the IP and kicked George out, threw his script away, and made up their own garbage. Because it's really showing. And I don't know. Do you think they can save it? Maybe you like these movies, and that's great. But I don't know. Can this movie save Star Wars? Because that's what's riding here. That's what's at stake.
The Force will be with you.
Always.
So we have the Force will be with you. That's Luke. Apparently he's nice as a ghost. And we have Leia going always. So is she no longer with us? Is she a Force ghost? She should be pretty powerful. She walked through space. So you'd think she's a pretty badass Jedi. And we have Rey. Rey's always looking, always thinking. Kind of that blank stare. And I don't know. I'm sure she's a great actress. I wanted to like her. She was likable in The Force Awakens. But at this point, I'm not sure I care too much. So, I don't know. And there we have it. Star Wars. The Rise of Skywalker. The music is big. I like the music a lot. I'm not sure. Can this movie save Star Wars? Can J.J. Abrams, you know, land this? Hit the landing. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching it with me. I have my tickets. I'm going to go 6 o'clock. My review will be up. Let you guys know all about this movie. And yeah, have a great day. And as always, I will see you on the new.